Have you ever wondered how a pint of blood can sustain life for a month? This is a chilling fact about vampires, some of the most nightmarish creatures ever. The mere mention of vampires is enough to send shivers down one's spine. Let's delve into the shadowy world of these bloodthirsty beings. They're not just figments of a fevered imagination, but are deeply rooted in our folklore and legends. Now imagine a life sustained by the blood of others. A vampire's life. A vampire is not born, it is made. This is a spooky truth about these soulless creatures. The transformation from human to vampire is not a swift process, but a gradual descent into darkness. It begins with a bite, an exchange of blood that sets the stage for a metamorphosis. The victim's life force ebbs away, replaced by a cold, undying essence. The heart slows, the skin pales, and a predatory hunger awakens within. Changes, both terrifying and fascinating, take hold. The newly turned vampire gains strength and speed far beyond human capability. Their senses sharpen, piercing through the veil of the night with ease. Yet they must also learn to navigate a world of shadows, for sunlight becomes their bane. Many people believe that the myths about vampires hold truth. Garlic, crosses, reflections, they all play a part in this new, dark existence. Once a mortal, now a creature of the night, the transformation is complete. As a vampire, your entire existence is in the shadows. Imagine an eternity spent in the dark, lurking on the fringes of society. Vampires are said to survive on a diet of fresh blood drawn from the living, not for sustenance alone, but for the continuation of their immortal life. Vampires do not have souls, so like demons, they are doomed to hell. The sun, a symbol of life and warmth, is a deadly anathema to them. It's said to scorch their skin, forcing these creatures to become nocturnal predators. Their preferred habitats, places shrouded in darkness away from prying eyes, the crypts of old abandoned houses, the forgotten corners of the world. Strengths, supernatural speed, strength, and the ability to heal rapidly, making them formidable beings. In this nightmarish existence, they are both predator and prey. The night is their kingdom, and blood their sustenance. Even immortality has an expiration date. There are ways in which to end the existence of a vampire. Even these eternal creatures of the night have their vulnerabilities. Folklore is filled with methods to bring about their demise. Firstly, the iconic wooden stake through the heart. This method is as old as the vampire myths themselves. It's believed that the stake must be made of ash or hawthorn and must pierce the heart in a single, forceful blow. Next, there are holy water and crucifixes. Vampires, being damned creatures, are said to recoil from these symbols of faith. A splash of sanctified water or the mere sight of a cross can force them into retreat. Garlic, a more unusual weapon, is also said to repel these creatures. Its strong smell is believed to overwhelm their heightened senses. Lastly, the sun. Vampires are creatures of the night, and sunlight is their ultimate undoing. Its rays burn their flesh, reducing them to dust. Even for the undead, death is possible. From folklores to Hollywood, vampires have left their mark. The legend of Dracula, the most renowned of all vampires, is a tale that has sunk its teeth into our collective consciousness. Originating from the historical figure, Vlad the Impaler, Dracula became a symbol of terror and intrigue, thanks to the imagination of author Bram Stoker. This infamous bloodsucker has since been reimagined countless times, from the suave and seductive to the downright monstrous. Vampires, as a whole, have made quite an impact on popular culture, particularly in movies. They've become metaphors for our darkest fears and desires, their stories exploring themes of immortality, power, and seduction. From the romantic Twilight saga to the action-packed Underworld series, these nocturnal creatures have been portrayed in a myriad of ways, captivating audiences worldwide. These creatures of the night, once feared in folk tales, have transformed into icons of our pop culture, vampires forever immortalized in our stories and screens. From the shadows, we have brought forth the tales of the vampire. We've unearthed the dark secrets of their transformation, their eerie existence, and even their formidable demise. We've ventured into the chilling abodes they favor, and we've faced the legendary Dracula himself. We've explored the blood-curdling folklore, as well as the portrayal of vampires in pop culture. Yet the mystery lingers. The thrill persists. In the world of the undead, remember, the night holds more than just the stars.